Hi, my name is Daryl, and this is another Fit Tip of the Day. And in today's segment, I want to talk about nutrients. One question I always ask people when I consult them is, do you know how much protein, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, and minerals you need each day for proper health? And the answer is always no, they don't. This is the problem in today's society. The majority of people have no idea how many nutrients they need to consume each day to match their metabolic and lean body mass needs. Due to unregulated eating habits, many Americans are subjected to body composition imbalance. Obesity, type 2 diabetes, certain types of cancer, digestive disorders, depression, endocrine system dysfunction are some of the predominant issues that are affecting millions of Americans. I feel that the major problem in the collective awareness system of America is that nutrition is being taught incorrectly. People are ignorant about how many nutrients they need to consume on a daily basis. The educational system has failed in teaching proper nutrition in this country. As long as the calorie concept is being taught, obesity will continue to climb. This is because calorie counting is a myth. Anyone teaching the general public about calorie counting are contributing to the health problems of America. Calories are only a measurement of heat and serve as a way of determining the metabolic output of tissue activity. You cannot eat calories. It would be like saying, how many horsepower did you put in your car today? You don't put horsepower in your car, you put gas in. Horsepowers are a result of the output of the engine. Gas is the compound that helps ignite combustion in the engine. Food is the fuel for the body. Lean body mass is the engine. Nutrients combust through the digestive processes and feeds the engine. The result of the metabolic energy is measured in caloric output. During this metabolic process is the only value that calories serve. Telling a person to eat more or less calories doesn't make sense. What does make sense is counting nutrients instead of calories. Knowing how many grams of protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals there are in each food consumed is important. Unfortunately, the nutritional education system is not set up for this type of information. I feel that everyone who eats should know exactly what their body needs in terms of nutrients. There is no regulation in the American diet, and this is very sad. Here are some suggestions that you can follow to help you determine your nutrient intake needs. For today's discussion, I will focus on the three big nutrients: protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Protein is the #1 building compound in the body. I consider it to be the most important nutrient for building muscle tissue. Everyone has different protein needs, and this is based on different variables. The main variables include individual metabolic rate, body weight, and percentage of lean muscle mass, and your daily activity, including exercise. To determine your protein daily requirement, here is a simple calculation you can perform. If you are sedentary, meaning you don't exercise and your primary energy output doesn't exceed more than your resting metabolic rate, you will take your lean body mass weight and multiply it by 0.7. This will be your daily protein requirement in terms of grams. If you are an active person who exercises 2 or 3 times per week, activating a higher active metabolic rate, then you will multiply 0.8 to 0.9 to your lean body mass weight. And this will be your daily protein requirement. If you are a person interested in building muscle and exercise with great intensity, you will want to increase your protein intake considerably. You will multiply 1 to 1.2 to your lean body mass weight, and this will establish your protein requirement for the day. Remember this, the more exercise that you do, the more protein is going to break down, the more you have to replenish. So make sure you get plenty of protein. Now let's take a look at carbohydrates. While carbohydrates provide some of the energy necessary for growth, they are not building components of muscle tissue. They are for energy support only. Carbohydrates are often overrated as a nutritional supplement. Weight gainers and optimizers are loaded with glucose polymers and sugars because they are cheap and they fill up your body. I don't recommend them because they will raise your insulin levels too high too quickly and block the release of growth hormone. I always recommend consuming low glycemic, long molecular chain carbohydrates. Short chain carbohydrates influence the release of insulin, which can promote an adverse physiological effect on the sugar and fat metabolism. The recommended daily amount of low glycemic carbohydrates to be consumed per day is roughly 70 to 100 grams. And you want to spread this out throughout the day. I would suggest not eating more than 20 grams of carbohydrates per meal. The last nutrient that I want to take a look at is fat. Fats are essential for the human body. They contain essential fatty acids which contribute to many body functions, including the production of prostaglandins, and help keep connective tissue, nerve cells, and other cells strong and healthy. In addition, fat cells contain fat-soluble vitamins which are delivered to hardworking muscle during the recovery phase of recuperation. Animal fat, and to a lesser extent vegetable fats, contain cholesterol which function as a starter material for hormone production, especially testosterone. You absolutely need cholesterol in your diet to help grow. When you raise the amount of fats in your diet and greatly reduce the amount of carbs consumed, you will reduce the ratio of low-density lipoprotein, the bad cholesterol, to high-density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol. I recommend your diet consists of 25 to 30% of your total intake to be fat. You won't get fat from eating fat. This is a myth. When you're taking the right amount of fat, your body will burn fat and not store it. In addition, a higher fat diet will increase the output of hormone production such as glucagon, testosterone, and growth hormone. And you need all three of these for proper muscle tissue growth. In a nutshell, your diet should consist of 45% protein, 25% carbohydrate, and 30% fat. You should get an optimal amount of nutrient-dense foods into your body, and you want to spread this out 5 to 6 times a day. You want to drink plenty of water. I suggest drinking 2 to 3 quarts per day to improve your metabolism and to help burn fat. If you have any questions or concerns about this blog, or you'd like more information, please visit me on my website at www.darylconant.com and just email me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.